They came from the water, they taught us, they shaped us, they left. But what if they never left? What if the beings who emerged from the deep did not return to the stars? What if they returned to the water? And what if they are still there, waiting, watching, waiting for us to remember? This is the third and final file in our Aquatic Hypothesis series, the return to the deep. And the question that changes everything: what if we are not alone on this planet and never were? Welcome to Mysterious Encounters. In part 1, we explored the possibility that the Anunnaki were not extraterrestrials, but aquatic beings, beings who emerged from the water, beings who shared their wisdom, beings who were remembered as gods. In part 2, we traced the symbols that connect these beings across cultures: the serpent, the fish, the spiral, the shell. Tonight, in part 3, we ask, where did they go? Did they leave? Or did they simply return to the water? And if they are still there, are they still watching? Every culture has a story of beings who came from the water, and every culture has a story of beings who returned to the water. In Mesopotamia, Atlantis emerged from the sea. He taught humanity. He returned to the sea at night. In Egypt, the gods were said to dwell in the Nun, the primordial waters that existed before creation. In India, the Nagas are beings of wisdom who live in the water. They guard the treasures of the earth. They are still there. In Greece, the sea god Proteus was said to dwell in the deep. He knew all things, but he could only be caught if you were willing to descend. These stories are not about departure, they are about presence. The beings did not leave, they descended. They returned to the source, they returned to the deep, and they have been there ever since. Now we must ask, what is the deep? Is it just water, a habitat, a place where life began? Or is it something more? What if the ocean is not just a body of water, but a living archive? A place where memory is stored, a place where consciousness resides, a place where the beings who came before us still exist. The ocean covers more than 70% of our planet. We have explored less than 5% of it. What is in the other 95%? What is waiting for us to discover, and what is watching us from the depths? If the beings return to the deep, then they are still here. And if they are still here, they are still watching. Watching us, watching our civilizations rise and fall, watching our patterns repeat. They have seen empires come and go, they have seen the cycle repeat, and they have been waiting for us to remember, waiting for us to ask, waiting for us to descend. The deep is not empty, it is inhabited, and the inhabitants have been waiting for us. Now we must ask, why are we drawn to the water? Why do we feel a pull, a longing, a recognition? Why do we feel that something is waiting for us beneath the surface? Perhaps it is because we are not separate from the deep. We came from the water, we are made of water, and we carry the memory of the water within us. The call of the deep is the call of our own origin, and it is a call that we have been ignoring, but it is still there, it's still waiting, still calling. So, what does it mean to return to the deep? It does not mean physically descending into the ocean. It means remembering. Remembering where we came from, remembering who we are, remembering what we have forgotten. The deep is not just a place, it is a state of being. A state of connection, a state of awareness, a state of recognition. To return to the deep is to remember that we are not alone, to remember that we are part of something larger, to remember that we are part of the cycle, and to remember that the beings who came before us are still here, waiting for us. The deep is not empty, it is alive. It is a living archive, a witness to all that has come before, and it is still waiting. Waiting for us to remember, waiting for us to descend, waiting for us to return. The beings who came from the water never left. They are still here, and they are still watching. The question is, are we ready to listen? The archive is never closed, and the deep is still calling. This concludes the Aquatic Hypothesis series. Until next time, listen to the water.